Hey, you guys, I'm back. Alright, where's my thing? Entertainment purposes only, you guys. Alright, don't forget Sunday. 1 p.m. is our Sunday live. Okay, that's the live on YouTube. Anybody can show up. Well, subscribers can come. That's a security measure. I'd like to open it up to everybody, but that's a security measure to cut down on the trolls. Okay, so yeah, 1 p.m. I guess that's that. All right, so we're going to use the predictions deck. Trish James. People seem to like this deck a lot. I know a lot of readers do. Yeah, baby. Great minds think alike. All right, so let's read on... Oh, my goodness. I guess we're taking that one. Well, I dropped my cards, but you guys, you can't make this stuff up. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I got so excited, I threw half my cards across the room. All right, actually, these are really slippery because they're new. So the first card that came out, it flew out, evidence of scandal. Yeah, I think. And I am hearing that there will be new additions to the tattling of the Epi shenanigans. The Epi and Humpty shenanigans. The Epi and Rumpros shenanigans. And I shouldn't even use that word because that word's kind of a cutesy thing to me. So, the atrocities of Rump Roast and Epi. Social media. Okay, so this is, social media is like a say a firearm, right? You can use a firearm to, for purposes of, okay, I enjoy hitting targets with it. Not human or animal, but targets with it. Or even, and I'm going to get some guff about this, but even, hunting to survive, right? Like my dad, he hunted deer and rabbit, and we ate deer and rabbit. He didn't hunt for sport. He hunted because we needed to eat. Okay, so there's a difference between using a firearm for that and using it to be harmful. It's the person using it, right? That's the issue or not the issue. So social media is no different. Social media can be used for purposes of good or purposes of evil. It depends on the people using them. Okay? Depends on the people using it. So, social media is really going to spin this. Now, you're going to get some M of the A of the G of the A or C of the U of the L of the T members spinning it in a bad way. But I don't think it's not going to have the impact they think it's going to have. And then you're going to have the people who spin it for purposes of good, to help transparency, okay? To help transparency, to help move that along, to instigate, thank you, Spirit Team, transparency. Because we're not going to get it from the people who are supposed to give it. Period, point blank, that's just the way it is. That information is not going to come out the way it needs to come out, the way it should come out, until he and his minions are gone. But, not in fullness, but little pieces here and there. And that is what's going to happen on the 3rd of September. Oh, they always do that with the 2. Okay, so, yeah, first one that popped out is Rocket SpaceX. Okay, so this is definitely going to have something to social media, Rocket SpaceX. I think that I just feel, what is the age, 50? Okay, in his 50s. So, Space Cadet there, he is definitely, I keep being told he's in those files. How else would he know? Have a list of those files. Somebody just gave it to him? No. He's involved somehow. Okay? He's social media, SpaceX. He's involved somehow. All right. Floods, heavy rain. So there's going to be an outpour of information. Social media, outpour of information. And they're not going to be able to stop it. Going to try, though. They're going to try and stop it. I wouldn't be surprised if Humpty tries to do something to stop that press conference. And don't be surprised if he tries to get the reporters at this press conference, if he doesn't try to get some of them fired. Don't be surprised. Surveillance record. They're going to be talking about, there's going to be a conference other than the press conference, by the way. One that we're not supposed to know about. And they're going to be spitting out names. All these women who do not know each other, okay, some of them do, but so many women that don't know each other or didn't like interact with each other after these atrocities were done happening, that, you know, didn't speak to each other, you can't tell me that they're all coming up with the same names, but they're lying. That's not the way that works. But they're going to be accused of lying. Of course. The same old crap. The same crap comes out of his face every time he speaks. Good outcome. Excellent. Good outcome for them. Letting go of this information for these women is a form of healing. And they need to heal a little bit. Heal enough to get to the point where they can function. Can't carry stuff like that forever without it affecting you. Consequence, damage done. These women are going to speak and people are going to believe them, including people who didn't believe them before. So, when the social media rampage starts with the oh, they're lying and all that kind of BS, please don't watch that stuff. Watch the things that pop up on your feed that support these women. This is huge for them. And those that are there, that are going to be there, that have to do it all again, it doesn't get easier the second time around, or the third, or the fifth, or the 10th. It's a private thing. Being, you know, violated in that way is very private. It's not something that you would want to share with everybody else on the planet. It's between you and one other person, maybe two. All right, mainstream news. Geez, guys, you can't make this stuff up. So, this press conference, and then the other, a lot of independent newsies, thank you. A lot of independent newsies picking up on this. And stating the facts. So, for me, it's Adam Mockler and Chris Norland. If I was Adam Mockler's mama, I would be so proud of him. He's only 23 and he has grabbed life by the cojones. Two again. All right, heavy burdens. Letting go of heavy burdens. Earthquake shakeup. Yeah, this shakes up the guilty people. And it shakes up the people who are covering for the guilty people. Acting like the guilty people haven't done anything wrong, and they know damn well that the guilty people are guilty. Yet they got to stick up for him. Got to back up the BS at all costs. It's too late for these people now, these sycophants. It's too late for them to turn around and change their minds. Unless they're willing to accept looking like fools. Highly doubtful. I'm hearing one or two will. One or two are going to start changing their tunes. Volcano mountains. So we have the earthquakes. We have the volcano and the mountains. So this is an outpouring of information and rage, outrage from the guilty parties and the people who support the guilty parties. And this is for the greater good. This affects all of us. And how we can show our support to these women is when our independent newsies report on this. We leave something positive in the comments. A thank you to the ladies for having the courage to stand up and say what needs to be said. Fake news. Yeah, they're going to try and spin it. They're going to call it, they're going to call they're going to call the women liars, and then they're going to turn around lie. Because that's what they do. They project. Compromised, harmful. Okay, they just told me this is that this is regarding rump roast. He'll be compromised and this is harmful. Let me ask, is this a thing? Let me just channel for a sec. Is this a thing that sets off his health event? They're saying yes. They're also saying that we might hear things that don't sound like a big deal to us, but they are a big deal. I just can't help myself, you guys. I gotta throw my cards on the floor. All right, and then we have taken by force. Okay, who's this concerning? Let me channel that. Who's being taken by force? Now, this might not happen on the 3rd. Okay. I don't know how it interacts. I don't know how the epi documents interact with contest pilferage, but they're telling me it does, but they won't tell me how. And we keep talking about military removal. Removal by the military. And they keep giving me Couchman's name. It relates somehow, but I don't know how. All right, a couple more. There we go. Okay, explosive situation. I don't really need to explain that. This is an explosive situation. And also, look what we got next. For the last card, commercial airline. I'd leave out the commercial and focus on the airline. Have we not said that he's going to try to get away? Let me use the pendulum real quick. Okay, we're using the onyx pendulum. Move the cards a little. There you go. All right, Spirit Team. Is Rumpro still going to try to flee to the Middle East? Oh, that's a big yes. See, we lost focus of that one for a while. Okay, clear, please. Close enough. Is it going to be due to these this information that comes out at this press conference by the epi survivors. Yes, thank you. Clear, please. Is he going to be taken to the Middle East because of his health event? Yes. Okay, so is he going to be in the USA at all after his health event? No. Is he going to unalive in the United States? Yes. So after his health event, he's going to spend some time and get medical treatment in the Middle East. Yes. Okay, just clearing that up, you guys. And a couple more questions while I'm at it. All right, that's that. That is that. I will see you in full color tomorrow. All right? Now I'm going to go put some chicken breast in the oven for my kid. And do something with these fingernails. Much love, many blessings. Have a beautiful Friday. Beautiful. Tea in the funny papers.